Love is harmony. Lula, 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 I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love is harmony. Love is harmony. Lula, 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 I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. One more time. Lula, 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 I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Thank you. How is a Mandarin Chinese word which means get well, perfect. It is good. It is complete. Okay, Mr. Gina is here. Yeah, so if all we did was to sing love, peace and harmony, we could heal our finances that way. It is a universal practice that we can use for our health, for our relationships, for our finances, whatever you have, whatever requests you may have. This one song can clear blockages connected to anything. So we could just sing this every week and we would be fine. But, fortunately Master Shah has given us so many different practices, so we can try a different one every week. We can find the one that we really like and then we can do that one. So, Master Gina?
Great. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining us. Do we know who we have online?
Sharon.
Hi Sharon.
Tubergen.
Hi
And
Sharon. Thank you so much for joining us, Sharon.
Jerica.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us.
I hope we didn't lose her because we had a lot of internet disruption. And we have a few that haven't announced themselves. So
okay.
Please announce you on the chat box. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to use the Soul Mind Body Science System today. And I'll just check in with Sharon. What would you like to work on? And Jerica, if you have anything particular that you'd like to work on, let me know. And anybody else on the line, just let us know in the chat box. And let's see. Sunny, do you have anything in particular? So tonight's primarily our financial healing evening, so we'll focus on finances, but if you have another aspect, we can also address that.
Just more flow.
More flow.
Yeah.
More income.
Yes.
More income.
Yes, more income. More financial flow.
Yes.
How about you guys?
Sure.
I'll take that.
So what brought you here tonight?
I just saw an event that sounded interesting because I work in finance.
Oh, okay,
You do?
great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So
She has a
different.
psychology background.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that amazing?
So like
Okay,
yoga,
wonderful.
all these things, it's kind of all the
Great.
things I like. So I just stopped by to check it out.
Okay, wonderful.
Great. So this can bring you a new perspective on finance.
Yeah, exactly.
And do you have any particular financial things that you'd like to address? Like paying off your house? Or
I hope my tuition lasts. so
Oh,
I hope I can,
tuition.
I hope I
Okay,
can get through
yes.
school before the tuition runs out.
Right. Okay, right. That's important. Yes.
I need more energy.
You need more energy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have ideas. I want to work on them. I want to start, and I want. Actually,
Yes.
I'm very good at starting. I'm not very good at what's the word? Persistent.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So
Okay, let's
I want
let me check.
energy of persistent.
Okay. So my logical mind said, like, oh, that's okay. So, what element is that? I'm quizzing the Chinese acupuncture student.
Okay, so starting but not finishing, or the persistence?
Persistence.
Yeah.
The persistence would be. Is that like wood?
What is
Up and
starting?
out.
What is starting?
Starting.
No, what element is starting?
Starting with.
Fire.
It's a start. I thought it was wood.
Yes, starting is wood. Yes. Okay. So
And
she
then
has good
persisting.
wood. Yeah. And then what?
So.
You know five elements too.
I heard about it. I don't
Okay.
know.
She said fire.
Yeah.
Water, fire,
Yeah. So we have wood, fire. Is there a chart in this? Wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. I'm not sure if this particular book has a chart. But okay, so what? Okay, so first of all, she gave us a clue by saying energy. So what? I don't know, because you do 5-element acupuncture, but what meridian would you focus on for energy? It's just in the general.
Oh gosh.
Or a particular
Me personally, I would focus on the command points, or like the source points.
right source, right? Okay, which element?
For energy. Water. Because water, the kidney is like the engine, the drive. Do I have enough? Will I have enough to keep going? What is that burst, that quick breakthrough? Fire seems persistent. When it settles down, you still have embers.
Yeah. Yeah. So if somebody's energy is deficient and you boost their water, you could drown them. So if you don't have enough energy to swim, you don't want to be boosting. Yeah. Okay. So basically Earth. So we always say 自三里, 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 自三里.
Okay.
So the stomach 36 point is called walk 3 more miles. And so when you boost this point, you boost your energy. So the ability to have consistent energy is the earth element. Yeah.
I see.
That's interesting.
And yeah. And
Good, I didn't go swim today. I thought about it.
But not enough energy to swim. So
yeah. So last week we talked a little bit about the 5 elements in our finances. So Yanin said she has enough energy to get things started, and then she can kind of she can put a lot of energy into things. I've seen her do it, and then it kind of just. So the wood is there, the fire is there, but the earth element needs to be there a little bit more strongly. So mentally, like on a mental mind level, think about what specifically, why do you need to increase your finances? Think about the healing center that you want to build, think about your dream, and, maybe even like put together like a collage or something, or
The whys.
yeah, the why, and just like focus on why, because like, I almost didn't get through school because I was like, why am I doing this? What's the point? It's not going to help anybody anyway. Fortunately I had a very good teacher on the Big Island actually, and I didn't tell him any of these things. He's just he's so good at reading people, and so I went to him one day. He said, why are you thinking about quitting school? I was like, I'm not thinking about quitting. Yes, you are. What's the matter?
Wow.
So my teachers are arguing, and the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, and there's so much inconsistency. And one teacher says one thing, and then another teacher says another thing, and then I write the answer from the book, and then they both tell me that I'm wrong. And he goes, "That's life."
What an answer! That's life.
I'm so young. I don't know any of this stuff, right? I just think, oh, this doesn't make any sense because these 2 teachers are teaching the same thing and they have totally opposite conflicting points of view. No, that's life. That both are true and both are wrong. It just depends on the circumstance. So once I understood that, and then he really kept me focused. He would always say, you love cats, like I love cats. And he would always make this analogy for me. And you love to, hang out with the cat and play with the cat and pet the cat and everything. But you still have to clean the cat box. You may not want to clean it, but you have to, right? The cats want you to clean it. So that's why you have to stay in school. You have to get those stupid letters behind your name. Then you can do what you really want, right?
I'm laughing so hard because he's the one cleaning the box. And I'm the one who play with the cat.
Yeah, that's life.
That's life.
That's marriage.
It's hilarious.
Okay, great. So,
So Earth.
yeah, so developing your earth element. So let's see if we can find a bagua for earth.
Oh, I think that's actually perfect.
Can I share Sharon's?
Yes.
Yeah. So Sharon says, I will be having an issue within the next couple months. I have to pay a lot more money to live here. I've been on a special program, but it stopped in August. I will be left with very little money.
Oh.
So in a few months, she'll need.
Wow. Okay.
So increase of a cash flow.
Yes. Increase cash flow. Increase cash flow. Increase cash flow. So let's see.
Oh, it's really amazing. She said she just had a down payment on the painting that she's working on.
Oh my God. Sharon?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
congratulations.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow,
That's an
congratulations.
amazing start.
Okay, great. Good. Okay,
So you
let's
wanna
see.
keep that
We
going.
have Kun Feng. So Feng is
Kundi, yeah, we're looking for Kundi.
brain. Wai Jiao. I think it's going to be the lower abdomen. What do you think, Yana?
Kunzi.
Yeah, where's the Kundi?
Kunzi. I don't know how I'm
Oh yeah, Kundi. Yeah, there's that.
Page 106. I found the picture.
Oh, okay,
The
great.
picture, yeah.
1 and 6.
Yeah, but
Chen,
interesting. So that factor.
Chen Tian.
Just have to ask the book.
Yes.
So my body is the book. Where's the Kundi practice?
It's not there.
Okay. Oh no, this would be cool. Okay, let's do
Is the Kundi, confirm. That's conclusion.
okay, well we can make it up.
There's something on 253. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, let's just do that. Okay.
250.
No, we'll just make it up because it doesn't seem to be here.
Mine open to the throat, to the thumb drive.
Oh,
But yeah, you can check.
yeah, we need to do the third soul house. Okay. So, the earth element also, I was mentioning last week that the earth element has 4 separate times in the year. So right now is June, so April, May, June. So from, I think it's maybe June 20th to July 7th, I think, is going to be an earth season. So this is, I think, I would have to look it up to be totally sure, but the earth season is a really good time for making transitions. And the up until now, until last week, we were focusing on removing blockages. So we were removing mental blockages, we were removing emotional blockages. So, sometimes we kept having the thought like, oh, money is the root of all evil, and then that was blocking us. And some people, we felt like so guilty for if we made extra money, and then, somehow we don't think that there's enough abundance to go around. So then we were clearing emotional blockages. So now we're building. So we're going to be using our 7 soul houses to build our finances. So the earth element is the 4 times of year at the end of each season. So for example, the beginning of the year is February 3rd. So February, March, April, that's the spring season. So then April, May, June is the summer season. So from June 20th to about July, I think it's maybe the 6th or 7th, something like that. That's called the earth season. And so when we have an earth season, it's a good time to look into your finances and do some planning. So you want to plan for the fall and the winter and for next spring. And what do you want to do? Like Tasha has her school, and Sharon is going to be painting up a storm. And who else do we have?
Crystal is also saying
Crystals.
she needs boost energy and stamina so she can carry out her daily activities and business.
Yes, Crystal is like making jewelry, and she's going to be going out to shows. So now, like the Earth season time is, take some time to plan out what you want to do in the fall, because in the fall you're going to, especially for people who have products, we have to like get all of our products made, right? And then in the latter part of the year is when we do the most selling. So if you have products that you're making, make sure that you have a plan, like, what time of day you feel you have the most energy, and you're going to do your projects during that time of day, and how many paintings you want to create or how much jewelry you want to make before the beginning of the winter season. So the beginning of the winter season is November 7th, and that's when you kind of need to start planning your rest period. So even though it's going to be very active, especially if we have products that we're selling, because you have to go to craft shows, or you go out and do public markets, or whatever it is that you're doing to sell your products. So you want to make sure that you have everything ready before November 7th. That would be like the ideal situation. So at this time of the year, plan out, to, if you need to, work 10 hours a day or work 12 hours a day, and then make sure you have time to rest, and then, limit the socializing, because you have to really, if you want to make money this year, to focus on what you need to do to make the finances come in. And like Tasha said, she wants to make sure she can get all of her schooling done before her tuition money runs out. So like to plan all the classes, like what classes can I take, and then, so we all need a lot of energy to do all these things, right? We need energy to, like, I have to stay up late at night and do my accounting, and fill out all my tax forms, and, make sure things get done on time, and then get enough sleep, and have enough energy to come up with new ideas of, like, new jewelry you want to make, or new paintings, or new subjects that you want to study, or just having the energy to study is like using a lot of chi. Okay, so the sound for this third soul house is what?
Kundi.
Kundi. Okay, great. Okay, so it's Kundi, Kundi. So this is the earth element. Kun is like the figure, right? Like the symbol, and then D is Mother Earth. So we're going to say Ren, which is a human being. So if you want to look on that, you can look on any of these. Like if you look at page
253 has
253 has the words. Okay, Ren is human being. D I is Mother Earth. Tian, Tian, is heaven. Tao is the source. And then we're going to say
the second line on that Tao.
Ren Di Tian Tao.
Second bullet point. Yep.
Ren Di Tian Tao, Kun Di, and then the last two characters are He, I, so joined as one. So let's sit up straight in our chairs, have your feet flat on the floor, and if you can, place your hands over your belly button, or if you need to read the book, you can just hold the book. And imagine in your belly button there is a ball of beautiful yellow or orange light. The yellow light, the orange light, is the color that we use for the Mother Earth. Or you can imagine like a little globe, like a little earth, a Mother Earth in your abdomen, in your, right behind your belly button. It's kind of in the center of your body. So these are what we call the soul houses or chakras. So the chakra system, the soul house system, runs up through the center of your body, the central channel. We call the Zhong Mai. ZHONG is center, and Mai is channel. So all the seven soul houses are right in the center of our body, So you can imagine right from your perineum, that's the point between your genitals and your anus. So that's where the first soul house is. And then the last one, the seventh one, is right at the crown of your head. So if you imagine a channel going through your body from your perineum to your crown, and then the third soul house is right behind your belly button. And it's about the size of your own hand when it's closed. And you can imagine a little Mother Earth in that area, rotating and radiating golden light. And imagine light shining into your body from every direction around you, bringing you what you need to succeed at your project, your job, your schooling, bringing you the energy, the stamina, the vitality, improving your immune system so that you stay well during this time, especially, as we're coming into the seasonal change. We want to make sure that our immune system is strong so we're not affected too much by the weather. Improving your immune system, increasing your longevity, and leading you towards immortality, if that is your desire. So imagine light shining into your body from every direction around you. And Ren is a human being, so imagine the light of humanity. D is Mother Earth. Imagine the light of Mother Earth. Tian is heaven. Imagine the light of heaven shining into your body from every direction around you, increasing your strength, increasing your finances. Imagine all the things, the resources that you need flowing to you. People to help you, advertisements flowing to you, your Facebook page if you need help with that, people to help you. If maybe you need a seminar for learning how to do something, that flows easily to you. You need somebody to help you to do whatever, set up your phone system, set up your credit card system, set up your business insurance. All these things are flowing to you easily and fluidly and quickly. And Tao is like bigger than biggest. So imagine like from countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes, the light shining into your body, even into the tiniest spaces in your body, into the tiniest matter, every molecule, every atom, every DNA, every RNA, but focusing especially on the ball of golden light in your third soul house. So Ren, Di, Tian, Dao, Kun, Di, Kun, Di, He, okay? And I'll try to sing this, and then we can all do it together. Inhaling all the way down into your first soul house, and listen. Ren, Di, Tian, Dao, Kun, Di, He. 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 Ren, Di, Tian, Dao, Kun, Di, He.
人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一。
One more time.
人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一，人地天道坤地合一。
And just rest for a moment, allowing your minds to relax. Allow your neck and shoulders to relax, relaxing your forehead, your eyes, your jaw, your throat. Relaxing your chest, your back. Breathing into the first soul house, the base of your trunk, and imagining the golden light ball in your third soul house, right in the center of your body, behind your belly button. It's like midway between your front and your back, between your belly button and your spine. A ball of golden light rotating and radiating light out to your whole body, while simultaneously imagining golden light shining into your body, bringing you all the nutrients, the proteins, the vitamins, the minerals, the amino acids, whatever you need from Mother Earth, from heaven, from countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes is flowing into you. And just notice how you feel. Okay, and then we're going to expand the practice. And we're going to take whatever it is that our request is for. And if we need a request for more energy, request for more cash flow, request for all our tasks to be accomplished, we're going to request that other people, other souls that have a similar request, please join us. So we'll say, Dear Soul, Mind, and Body,
Dear soul, mind, body
of all souls, who have the same request as mine,
who has the same request as mine,
on earth and in heaven,
on earth and in heaven,
in countless planets,
in countless planets,
stars,
galaxies, and universes.
We love you all.
We love you
We
all.
love
Honor
you.
you all.
Honor you all.
And appreciate you all.
And appreciate you all.
Please join with us.
Please join with us.
Please receive
Please receive
the benefits and the blessings
the benefits of the blessings
of this
Bagua practice.
Rendi Tian Dao
Rendi Tian Dao
Kundi
Kundi
Hai.
Hai.
Okay, and we'll begin again. Rendi Tian Dao Kundi Hai.
Rendi Tian Dao Kundi Hai. Rendi Tian Dao Kundi Hai. Rendi 地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一。
One more time.
人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一。
Wonderful, wonderful. So this is our service. This is how we serve all souls. And just relax and be aware of how you're feeling, or if you have any images that are coming to you, or any feelings, if you hear anything, if you have any thoughts or ideas that are coming to you, just make a note of that. Okay, and then we'll add another layer. We'll add the forgiveness practice. So just repeat after me silently or aloud. If you're lying down, just repeat silently. If you're sitting or standing, you can speak aloud. Dear all souls,
Dear all souls,
that I or my relatives,
that I or my relatives,
family or ancestors,
family or
have
ancestors,
ever hurt or harmed
have ever hurt or harmed
in this or any lifetime,
in this or in any lifetime,
knowingly or unknowingly,
knowingly or unknowingly,
intentionally or unintentionally,
intentionally or unintentionally,
especially in terms of finances.
especially in terms of finances.
We are all extremely sorry.
We are all extremely sorry.
Please forgive us.
Please forgive us
If we have lied to you,
if we have lied to you,
if we have cheated you,
if we have cheated you,
if we have stolen from you,
if we have stolen from you,
if we made you feel guilty,
if we made you feel guilty,
unworthy,
unworthy,
if we made you experience lack of self-love,
if we make you experience lack of self-love
or fear,
or fear,
we are all extremely sorry.
we are all extremely sorry.
Please forgive us.
Please forgive us.
We know in our hearts
We know in our hearts
that simply to ask for forgiveness
that simply ask for forgiveness
is not enough.
is not enough.
We know that we must serve
We know that we must serve
to make others happier and healthier.
to make others happier and healthier
Is to serve.
is to serve.
We are happy to serve.
We are happy to serve.
Please accept our apology.
Please accept our apology.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dear all souls
Dear all
who
souls,
have ever hurt or harmed us,
have ever hurt or harmed us,
or our ancestors,
or our
in
ancestors,
this or any lifetime,
in this and or in any lifetime,
especially in regards to finance.
especially in regards to finance.
You are all completely
You are all completely
and unconditionally forgiven.
and unconditionally forgiven.
You owe us nothing.
You owe us nothing.
All debts are forgiven.
All debts are forgiven.
Financial debts,
Financial debts,
physical debts,
physical debts,
emotional debts,
emotional debts,
mental debts,
mental debts,
and spiritual debts.
and spiritual debts.
All are forgiven.
all are forgiven.
Let us join hearts and souls together
Let us join hearts and souls together
to boost our energy,
to boost our energy,
to improve our consistency,
to improve our
to
consistency,
complete our projects,
to complete our projects,
and increase our cash flow
and to increase our cash flow
for us and all souls
for us and all souls
that we have invited in.
that we've invited in.
Dear all of our healing angels,
Dear all of our healing angels,
archangels,
archangels,
saints,
Saints,
lamas,
lamas,
gurus,
gurus,
kahunas,
kahunas,
buddhas,
Buddhas,
bodhisattvas,
bodhisattvas,
all of our spiritual mothers and fathers.
all of our spiritual fathers and mothers.
We love you all.
We love you all.
We honor you all.
We honor you all.
Please join us.
Please join us.
Please bless each of us as appropriate.
Please bless each of us as appropriate
To forgive,
to
to
forgive,
be forgiven.
to be forgiven,
To increase our cash flow.
to increase our cash flow,
To give us strong and consistent energy.
to give us strong and consistent energy.
And when our finances are doing well,
And when our finances are doing well,
we promise to offer money back
we promise to offer money back
to our community,
to our community,
to our charities,
to our charities,
in whatever way is most appropriate to give back.
in whatever way is most appropriate to give back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, and then let's do a little tapping to boost our third soul house. So just imagine light shining into your body. 人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一。人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一。人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一。Okay, and then if you can easily reach this point below your knee, it's just like about your own hand width below your knee. Yeah, including my like sexy socks. Woo! Okay, and this point is called Zu San Li. So we're going to say, Dear soul, mind, and body.
Dear soul, mind, and body
Of our Zu San Li.
of our Zu San Li,
Acupuncture point.
our acupuncture point.
We love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
We love you and honor you and appreciate you.
Please boost our energy.
Please boost our
Our
energy,
stamina,
stamina,
and our consistency
and our consistency
to have more cash flow.
to have more cash flow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
人地
天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一。人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一，人地天道空地合一。
好。Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so just take a minute, stretch, get some water. I think I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. We'll take like a 5-minute break and then we'll
get some water.
see how we're all doing.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, so warm.
This is a lot of fun.
Run until
7:30. Almost. You have to go somewhere?
yeah.
Do we have sharing online?
Yeah, Monica.
Oh, great. It's 7:12 already.
I know. Time goes so fast. I want to get some water.
Okay, I'll share. Can you?
Yeah.
Get me some?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I do finance, but different. Like we help people manage their money.
Yeah.
Financial planning, but you do it
through the energy, to the source of the money. Like we're going to the soul of the money.
I wonder what's going to happen when you combine two.
Yeah. You should get back to us on how this week goes,
Yeah.
because you could do this for yourself. You could. The idea is that everything.
Can I get you some water?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, that if everything has a soul, so do our finances. So we give positive messages. For example, when we call in the souls, we said, "I love you, I honor you, I appreciate you," because we don't talk to the soul of our finances like that.
Just think about if we wake up in the morning and have a stiff neck. The first thing we usually say, "Oh my God, what's wrong with my neck?"
Right?
Just
Same
immediately send a negative
message
to it. But instead, if we wake up stiff neck, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You worked so hard to help me. I love you so much. Please get well."
I'm sorry, I slept in a weird position that caused you to.
Yeah,
so please get well.
Yeah, you treat it like a soul. It's a
It's
living being
you.
that serves us very
It's helping
well.
you, your journey. Same thing with your finances. When your finances are suffering, we used to go into complaining and fear and all of those things.
Worried.
We're trying to transform that. Okay, our finances are our soul. They're trying to help us, but something is off. Let's try to find out what that is and fix it. But let's give love first.
And I really like Master Gina's way because she's acupuncturist. She understands the elements very well. So everything flows. The nature flows. Something is blocked and stop the flow, and you have to remove that block. And the 5 element, if it's a constant flow, then the blockage will just remove by itself.
Follow nature's way. Thank you for that. That was so powerful, interesting practice.
It's very cheerful. I like it so much.
That was the first thing I noticed. There's a feeling of joy that came.
Yeah.
It's very happy. Yeah. That's the same what Monica was saying. She said,
Monica!
Yeah. She said, with this practice, I feel so happy, confident, and with trust. It's very powerful. Yeah. She's in Vancouver.
Oh, she's in Vancouver?
Isn't it?
Alberta.
Oh, Alberta. Okay, she's in Alberta.
Neighboring state.
I was like, wow.
I was actually visualizing Mother Earth inside. Like you said, one option is to visualize Mother Earth. And I have a new respect for Mother Earth now. Because there's so much going on. Earth is spinning on its own axis, it's moving around the sun is moving around the center of the galaxy, the currents in the ocean are moving, the seasons are changing, so much change going on, and yet she's so steady and so stable. And that's what we need to learn from Mother Earth. How can we be stable in the middle of all the change that is going on?
And how can our energy be consistently good?
Because,
to get stable.
Our income be consistent, yeah.
Because there's changes going on through and through, from the core of the earth to the outside, on the surface of the earth, the winds, the climate changing, the seasons changing, the shifting. And yet, Earth doesn't, not a single drop of water is leaked out into space. Not a single drop of air is leaked out into space. Mother Earth doesn't leak in spite of all this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's what came to me. Like, that is so amazing.
Isn't it?
Philosophy.
Yeah. So how can we learn from that and go through all these changes in our life and not leak our money or our energy or anything? We can learn from Mother Earth how to do that.
My tradition. One of the ways we describe the energetic of Earth is center to periphery, and it's like sometimes the Earth CF, is that person who is that connection. I'm sorry, constitutional factor or constitutional foundation.
Okay.
So we're all 5 elements, and sometimes we're more at home in certain elements.
Yes.
And so with Earth, it's like that partnership and the back and forth. And so when you did the chant, and it was what we wished or hoped for ourselves, and then you what we wish and hope for someone else, that they also get what they want or what they need. And so I had the sense of that center to periphery. My needs, and may your needs be met. And may our needs be met.
Right.
Beautiful.
How are you feeling?
Good.
She's trying to take it all in. It's very new.
If you have any questions, just ask.
Yeah.
So you might go to bed really early tonight, or you might stay up really late.
That's
usually going to be the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually exactly what we need.
I slept like 4 hours last night. So.
Oh.
You what?
I slept like 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
we know what that's like.
Yeah. I think Lana is basically trying to take it in because she's coming from financial management in the physical world, and this is financial management in the soul world. It's very. So try putting the two together. You never know what you experience.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna help me understand finance better.
Oh, if you can come back next week, because one of our regular students, Nora, she is an accountant. And she works for the military. And she, about maybe like a year ago, we had a workshop for relationships in the workplace. It was like an all-day Saturday workshop. And she came to that, and she said she had so many problems in the workplace with her boss and her coworkers, and she was emotionally upset every day. She would come home with a headache because there are so many problems, and then they have all these blockages, and such and such a thing has to be done in a certain way, and then she couldn't balance the books. And now she's so happy. She never has headaches anymore. She's so happy when she goes to work. Whenever there's some problem, people just come to her. They're like, Nora, we have this issue. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she just puts it up on a shelf or something. And then after a while, it just comes to her how to fix it. Because she's doing these practices at least 4 times a day. She has a morning practice, before breakfast, after breakfast, afternoon practice, and then an evening practice. I think she has a nighttime practice also.
Before sleeping.
Yeah.
So she's doing
very regular,
consistent practices every day. 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 5 minutes, and then it's just the consistency, and over time it's just made everything in her life so much easier.
Yeah, she shared so many powerful stories from work where like you said, there was a problem and then nobody could figure it out, and she kind of connected to the soul of it and just, saying love, peace and harmony or something, and then the answer just came. She's had many stories that she's shared with us over the past year. Yeah.
Try it. The first thing you can do if something comes up at work that kind of troubles everybody and it comes to you, you can just say, disown my body of whatever this situation is. I love you. Please share with me. How can I help?
And please, for any mistakes that I made, please forgive me. Help me to find the solution.
And if you remember the love, peace, harmony, you can even chant for it. Join me, chant love, peace, harmony. In like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you put it aside. Later on, you just know how it works.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Love,
Love, peace, and
Oh, we can show you how to download the MP3 and then you can
Yeah.
play it on your phone or something at work.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, a lot of us do.
Try.
We
A lot
play
of
it
us
at
do
home, in
that.
the
I play
car,
it at school.
at school. The students come in all restless and she plays it. Even I
5 minutes, everybody settled down.
Because we teach at a community college, so teenagers, they have a lot of energy. This just calms them down.
Yeah.
They don't even hear it. We play it at almost zero volume. They don't even know it's playing, but it works. So try that. It's the simplest thing you can do.
Maybe I'll bring it to my office.
Yeah.
Bring love, peace, harmony to your office.
Absolutely.
For sure.
People run around.
I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other?
Monica says, love you all so much. It brings so much happiness to my heart and soul to hear you and see you all. I'm extremely grateful. Thank you for having out together this beautiful Divine Tao program. Oh, she's so sweet.
Thank you, Monica.
And she loves Master Gina's dress.
Oh, thank you. We're having a clothing show here on June 22nd, if you'd like to join us. Or you can go to GiselleShopatin.com.
I really feel a lot of joy. It's quite amazing. It's a different energy than just energy like the physical. When we do the foundational energy or the Heaven Hong Ha or the Wong Ar Hong, it's like you're being just shower with very strong energy flowing. But this it cheers you up. This is very cheerful. You feel very grounded but light at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, it's so fun that we just made up a practice.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I want to do that every day now.
Yeah, this is good.
So we do maksa these days. Yeah, I started doing it again because I feel it's helping, especially with this point.
Yeah, especially during the transitional season. Yeah.
So I can chant while doing maksa.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So do you have any questions?
No, I was just gonna add, I like to swim.
Oh.
And I go to the ocean a lot. And then when I swim, I can be very tired. I like to swim at night because in the evening when the sun is almost except because I'm
You don't get sunburn.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be in the sun. So, and I usually come after work when I'm very tired, and I get in the water and I go for my swim, and when I get out, I'm I was just born, I'm so fresh, energized, and the water.
Yeah.
And I like the energy from the water. I totally can feel it.
Yeah.
Swimming, I like also not just be on top, the water. I like to dive in, swim and I wear the goggles, and I can see turtles sometimes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful.
Kamaina Beach. That's why.
Okay, that's where Katie goes.
It's just so.
Where's
that's
that?
why.
It's by the zoo.
Where's
By the
Oh, by the
zoo.
zoo.
Yeah. That's why I came back to Hawaii, because when I moved to the mainland, I just was so out of place. I felt like there was something missing in my life. I love nature. I grew up in the forest in Siberia.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I grew up around trees, and I love nature. And when I went to San Francisco, maybe I picked the wrong place to live. I lived right in close to financial district.
Yeah.
There's a building jungle.
Okay.
I walk to work. I'm like, is it real life? People live like that.
Yeah.
So it's people are so focused on work and
I know.
too much. They need to relax. And okay, no, I'm getting out. I'm going. Luckily, my job has office in Honolulu as well, so I got transferred here.
Great.
I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So keep that connection going.
And I like hiking.
Hawaii ocean is very healing.
Yes.
And sometimes I remember growing up in Russia, I would lay on the grass in the forest. And we have a lot of birch trees in Russia, like those white trees. Like I would look in the sky and like talk to someone. I don't know.
Oh, that's
Great.
That's great.
Yeah. You have a very strong connection with the earth
Yeah.
at the soul level.
I love animals,
Yeah.
nature,
Nice.
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Bring that into your work. That's a great service.
Yeah, I work with people, so that's why I like my profession. Like I talk to a lot of people. So.
Beautiful. Do you have any questions?
I do.
Okay. So Tasha's going to be here for a couple of weeks, so maybe hopefully she'll keep
great.
joining us.
Great.
Where are you from?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. Just people on vacation come here. Or
Yeah, sometimes. Well, Tasha was my long-term patient a few years ago, and then now she's here for work again, right? Yeah. I'm so excited. Okay, did Sharon or anybody else have any questions?
Okay, Jerica says.
Jerica, yes, hi Jerica.
I wanted to share that after last week's session, I had great energy for work. During the week, an opportunity for more work came.
Yeah.
Now just need a consistent energy. As we are practicing today, it's perfect.
That's wonderful.
Thank you, Jerica. And Sharon says, I'm feeling so relaxed and peaceful. I am so grateful for this practice and I am feeling so much better about my finances from a week ago. I know a big part of this is these Tuesday evenings with everyone.
Thank you, Sharon.
I'm smiling inside out. Oh,
Thank
that
you,
is so beautiful.
Thank you.
So Da-I means greatest love, Dagan-en means greatest gratitude. Okay, great. So I think it's just 7:30. So let's say thank you, Divine. Thank you, the Tao Source. Thank you, Master Shah. Thank you, everyone. And then we'll say 3 thank yous, 3 love yous, and 3 gong songs. Gong song means to respectfully return. So thank you, the Divine. Thank you, the Tao Source. Thank you, Master Shah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. Thank you, everyone. We will see you Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Aloha.